year, we've had the strongest cohort of master's students we've ever had in this department. And we've had already 4 exhibitions. This is the last 2, and in a series. And then we've got a new cohort having just come in. And I think as supervisors, we always feel so pleased and proud when our students come to this point in their journey. And they do give us moments of panic. And I do realize at those moments, this is a really time to really trust that they really will pull it together. And I think you'll all agree with me that both these exhibitions are quite extraordinary.
In this exhibition, Muzi Gigaba has produced a series of extraordinary prints as well as ceramics that speak to and complement one another. His focus is on the workings of anthropomorphism and therianthropism, you have to learn to pronounce them, 2 concepts that are interrelated but also subtly different. Anthropomorphism happens when a being that is not human is given human characteristics or features, whereas therianthropism is when a human form and an animal form are merged together. Deploying these concepts as his starting point, Muzi is engaged with their manifestations in oral narratives, revealing how, for many Black South Africans who've grown up exposed to them, oral narratives may play an important role in constructions of identity and the shaping of values and perspectives on the world. What in fact we have in this exhibition is visualizations of an oral narrative that Muzi has himself constructed, one that takes as its central character a mothman. Muzi writes in his dissertation that for him, a moth stands for transformation and the process of becoming, while at the same time refers to his fortune or his destiny. Referring to his clan praise name, he observes that it's associated by him with personal development and that it informs him that change and growth is a process characterized by difficulty and by challenges. The narrative in the exhibition reinforces this idea. It's about an individual undergoing such growth and change. So if you look at the prints, they go right around the room, they follow a sequence, a kind of oral narrative. In his oral narrative, this emphasis on values plays out in the sense that his mothman is a being who was found wanting on Judgment Day or after death. The ancestors felt that he needed to learn the value of Ubuntu to become fully human, and he was returned to Earth for this purpose. But oral traditions are associated with identities in a further sense. As Muzi explains in his dissertation, oral tradition taught him, and I'm quoting once again, about the use of language beyond the function of communication, and revealed how language shapes people's behaviors, beliefs, cultures, and philosophies, unquote. Muzi's prints and ceramics are in some sense an endeavor to explore how a visual language might serve as a parallel to oral narratives. But at the same time, they acknowledge differences between narratives in the oral and visual domains. While oral stories normally dictate a clear moral message, visual images will usually be more open-ended. Wonderfully also, Muzi's visual narrative, while invoking immediate reference to customary ways of constructing oral narratives, has immediate links to contemporary urban Johannesburg and contemporary popular culture. For example, the Mothman learns the lesson of Ubuntu through his teaching dance to the 2 Rand boys, who are contemporary Johannesburg beggars. And he receives his final transformation into full humanity during his taking the lead in a rock concert in front of cheering fans. Congratulations on a stunning master submission, which I know is just the start of a wonderful journey for you.
And then you will never go hungry. I man, stop wasting our time with your stupid dance. We want to run now, not to learn a stupid skill. Ntwananhle tried to convince the young boys that it was for their best interests to learn how to dance so that they would never have to beg for money again. Eventually, the young boys agreed. And every afternoon, they would go to Ntwananhle's house and they would learn some of the dance moves. Nanko, that's the one. That's how powerful the dance moves were. Ntwananhle found that there would be a dancing competition, and the winners of that competition would be an opening act to a big musical that was traveling the country. Oh, oh, the boys, they were busy learning these dance moves because they wanted to be part of this competition. And guess what? I said, guess what? Exactly. They won. And they traveled all over the country performing as an opening act for this musical theater. The creator noted that Ntwananhle had learned his lesson and was ready to be recalled back to Kwelaba Parts, the land of the ancestors. So one day, at a concert, when the boys and Ntwananhle were dancing, Ntwananhle flew off the stage. He was a rock star. He flew off the stage, waiting for the crowd to catch him. But instead, he fell into a whirlpool that opened in the ground and took him back to Kwelaba Parts. Oh, well done, Manyosi. You have definitely learned your lesson. And there, he lived happily ever after with his ancestors. Gosto siapeng.
Saba.